right, so in this next example, we are going to look at the number of subsets of a particular set. So we're going to be using a finite set, so basically it just has a limited number of things in there. And our number of distinct subsets of a finite set A is going to be 2 to the nth power, where n is the number of elements in the set A. The number of distinct proper subsets of a finite set A is going to be 2 to the n minus 1, where again n is the number of elements in the set A. So what we're going to do is we're going to end up filling in this table to kind of do some comparisons and tie this into the exponential notation that we see up above. To start with, we're going to start just by listing our subsets. So our first subset is the empty set. The only subset of the empty set is going to be the empty set itself. If we have a set with one element in it, so in this case we have a set containing one element A, we could have a subset that contains A, and then we could also have the empty set. Remember, the empty set is a subset of every set. Right. If we have a set of two elements, in this case A and B, we're going to have subsets. One of them is going to be our original set AB. We could have a subset containing just A. We could have a subset containing just B. And we could have our empty set. Right. If we have a set of three elements, A, B, and C, we could have a set that contains A, B, and C. That's a subset. We could have a subset containing A and B, a subset containing A and C, a subset containing B and C. So we could have subsets that have two elements. We could also have subsets that contain one element, a subset containing A, a subset containing B, a subset containing C, and then we could also have the empty set as a subset. Right, now if we look at the information up at the top that talks about the number of distinct subsets and the number of proper subsets, we're going to go through and fill in these columns next. Right, so the number of distinct subsets of a finite set of A is 2 to the nth power, where n is the number of elements in the set. So if we look at this set had 0 elements in there. So if we calculate 2 to the 0 power, well, anything to the 0 power is equal to 1. And we had one subset here. Here we have one element. So we're going to take 2 to the first power. Anything to the first power is itself, so 2 to the first power is just 2. Here we have two elements, so we're going to take 2 to the second power, or 2 squared. 2 squared, 2 times 2 gives us 4, and there are indeed 4 subsets here. Now we have 3 elements, 2 to the third power, or 2 cubed. 2 times 2 times 2 gives us 8, and notice that we do have 8 subsets here. All right, so the number of distinct subsets is going to be a power of 2. And however many elements we have, that's going to be the power that we're going to raise to. Our number of distinct proper subsets, we're going to take our answer from here and we're going to subtract 1. So we're going to set these up by subtracting 1 from each of these. And where this 1 comes from, right? So we're going to subtract 1 from each of these to get our number of proper subsets, because a proper subset cannot be the original set that we started with. This set here is the original set that we started with, so we can't use that set as a proper subset. We can't use set A as a proper subset. The set with both of those is not a proper subset. This set is not a proper subset, so because they're equal. So in all of these, we have to subtract the one subset that was our original set. So the number of distinct proper subsets, we have 0 proper subsets of the empty set. 2 to the first is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. We have 1 distinct proper subset. 2 squared minus 1, 4 minus 1 gives us 3. We have 3 proper subsets. 2 cubed minus 1, 8 minus 1 gives us 7. And we have 7 proper subsets here. Right? So when we're thinking about the number of subsets, our number of subsets is related to the number of elements in our set. Again, we're using an exponent of 2. And when you're reading and doing questions as you're going through the homework, you just want to pay attention. Are they just asking for the number of distinct subsets, or are we putting the word proper in there as well? So make sure you read the problems very carefully.